175 years. That's how long Nanz and Kraft Florist has been a staple in Louisville. The family-owned business is one of the oldest in the country, still thriving thanks to generations of hard work and employees who've made it their life's passion. Brooke Hash and chief photojournalist Philip Merle show us what's kept this flower shop blooming for nearly 2 centuries.
Tucked away on Dutchman's Lane in St. Matthews, Nanz and Kraft is more than a flower shop.
All right, you're going to do 3 balloons?
For 175 years, it's been part of life's most meaningful moments, from birthdays.
This is for a 100th birthday party.
Weddings, even funerals. And at the heart of it all are people like Pat Pendergrass.
And I've been working here for 51 years.
Pat started here in her 20s, but remembers driving past the shop as a kid.
Nanz and Kraft, to me, even back in the day, back a long time ago, seemed to be the premier florist in Louisville.
2 years in, she said she was on her way into work when a fire destroyed the 30-year-old building.
Everything burned, even the paperwork, it was gone. So we just had to do everything by ear.
They were back in business the next day thanks to a local grower. That resilience became part of the Nanz and Kraft story, a story the Kraft family continues to write.
At age 5, we started coming in and folding rose boxes, wiring pine cones, sweeping floors, and then when we turned 14, we started learning how to design.
Brothers David and Eddie grew up in this greenhouse.
When we were little kids, you couldn't focus all the time, so we would snag the spray bottles off the designers' tables and go run around the building and play hide and seek and squirt each other.
Today, they run the business their father passed down, a place filled with the warmth and color crafted by the family's 6th and 7th generations.
There's a lot of greenery in here.
And when you're in the business that long, you're bound to have repeat customers.
I have done a lot of weddings through the years, a lot of repeat weddings. I know I did one girl's wedding 3 times.
Through it all, styles, technology, and trends have changed.
We're always striving to have the newest, latest, greatest, whatever it is that can make your flowers better.
The internet now drives half their orders, but what hasn't changed is the personal touch.
I would say the favorite part for me is waiting on the customer and really trying to help them express their emotion through flowers. So I always tell them, the card is super important. Let's write a card.
From Hawaiian orchids to Indiana sunflowers, everything here is about one thing: making people smile.
The #1 button clicked on our website is just because.
And to the critics who say flowers are overpriced and die within a week.
There are studies by Society of American Florists. 90% of people will remember the last time they got flowers and who they got them from. I mean, they make such an impact.
And for Pat, after 51 years, that joy is what matters most. And she has no plans on leaving this post.
I keep saying they're getting me closer to the front door, but it's not working.
In Louisville, with chief photojournalist Philip Merle, Brooke Hash, WHAS 11 on your side.
This is just about it.
They do a beautiful job. Tomorrow, you're invited to the big celebration, 175 years at Nanz and Kraft off Breckenridge Lane. The community is invited to an indoor-outdoor celebration from 11 to 3, featuring music, treats, food, face painting, and booths highlighting local charities. And